And now, let us delve into denotative and connotative meanings. I believe we are already familiar with these concepts since they have been discussed repeatedly. However, once again, let's revisit and explore them more deeply to strengthen our understanding. And now let us first define what is denotative meaning. So when we say denotative meaning, it is the literal dictionary definition of a word. In simpler terms, it refers to the exact meaning of a word as we would find it in a dictionary, without adding emotions, personal opinions, or symbolic interpretations. This type of meaning focuses purely on what the word factually represents in reality. For instance, when we read a sentence, understanding the literal definition is essential. This is because it forms the first layer of comprehension. Without this foundation, we might misunderstand the intended message of the context. In other words, before exploring feelings, cultural associations, or symbolism in a text, we must first grasp the denotative meaning of the words involved. It ensures that everyone shares the same basic understanding of what the word actually refers to. Now, there are three main characteristics of denotative meaning. The first is objective, the second one is stable, and then the third one is context independent. Now, let us begin with objective. So, when we say objective, this means that it is based on facts, not influenced by personal opinions or emotions. It provides a neutral, universally accepted explanation of a word. For example, the word snake literally means a legless reptile. So this is a factual description and does not automatically suggest danger, evil, or betrayal. So by being objective, denotative meaning ensures clear communication across speakers of the language. Now the second one is stable. Unlike connotations, which can vary depending on culture or personal interpretation, denotative meanings remain consistent over time. While language evolves, the literal definition of a word does not change quickly. For instance, rose literally means a flowering plant. So this meaning has stayed the same for generations and is widely recognized regardless of cultural trends or changing slang. The third characteristic is context independent. This means that the literal meaning of a word does not change, even if it is used in different settings, tones, or by different speakers. For example, home literally refers to a place where one lives. So whether it appears in a poem, a novel, or a speech, or even an advertisement, its basic meaning remains unchanged. So together, these characteristics make denotative meaning a reliable and clear foundation for understanding language and literature. So the examples I discussed earlier demonstrate that denotation focuses only on factual and literal meanings, which allows readers to accurately understand the basic reference of words before considering emotional, symbolic, or figurative meanings. And now, let us move on to the function in literary analysis. So denotative meaning plays a critical role in literary analysis because it ensures that the readers interpret words correctly before exploring deeper meanings. First, it establishes literal interpretation. Understanding the literal meaning is the first step in reading comprehension. Without it, we might misinterpret the text or overlook important details. For example, in the sentence, the cat slept on the mat. The denotative meaning is straightforward. A cat is resting on a mat. So, there is no hidden meaning or symbolic layer at this stage. This is the literal understanding that prevents confusion and provides a foundation for further analysis. Now, the second one is denotative meaning serves as the foundation for deeper meaning. Writers often use words symbolically, metaphorically, or figuratively. To understand these layers, readers must first grasp the literal meaning. For instance, if a poem mentions a rose, the literal understanding is that it is a flowering plant, as what I've said earlier. So only after establishing this can a reader interpret it symbolically as a sign of love, beauty, or passion. So without knowing the denotation first, symbolic or figurative meanings would be unclear or misleading. So in essence, denotative meaning acts as the starting point for literary interpretation, ensuring that readers have a shared factual understanding before exploring symbolism, themes, or emotions. To summarize, denotative meaning is the literal dictionary definition of a word. It is objective because it is based on facts, and it is stable because meaning does not change easily. And it is context independent because it remains the same regardless of setting, tone, or speaker. Moreover, it provides the foundation for communication and literary analysis. Without understanding denotative meaning, readers cannot accurately interpret figurative or symbolic meanings. In conclusion, denotative meaning is essential for a clear comprehension, effective communication, and the proper interpretation of literature. It is the first step in understanding any text, ensuring that we grasp the literal meaning before analyzing deeper layers of meaning.